I think we could talk about the game for a bit, right? I think, like I mentioned before, I'm not really big on Pokemon Snap. Or initially I wasn't because I never played it before. It's my first time playing a Pokemon Snap. Well, this looks pretty nice, by the way. Yeah, it's I think it's pretty good. I think what's special about this game though is you get to play the game in a different way rather than just battling all the time, right? You get to see them, you know, be in their habitat. You get to see them interact with each other. I'm not gonna spoil it though, but there are a lot of interactions that make the game very special, and I don't want to spoil it. I actually didn't catch it on stream anyways, the one I'm thinking of on the top of my head, but the game is tight, man. I think the game actually, from what I hear at least, the game never had this request system. It never had like these quests, request type of thing. So if you think you found it all, you didn't. There's no way. Look at this. I have 17 out of 65 shots of the requests. And then they incentivize you to go look for those special shots, those special moments, right? That's good. Another thing that I thought I would get bored about this game is the fact that if you pay attention to what these courses have what, 1 to 3 per route, right? Or per area. But at the bottom right, you can see that there's research levels. So what it is that each time you level up your research level, you can experience new things that happen in that level. So you could, if you click X, you could choose between each of the research levels to look for those specific shots that you missed before, which is nice. So there's like a extra level of depth per level, which is really good. So you wouldn't be getting bored for these routes. You want to go back and find all the things that you need to find, right? Like I played this countless of times on stream. I played the same exact map on stream earlier, like 4 times. And then not only are you playing it multiple times, but you find new stuff almost every time. Sometimes you have to figure out what to do. Sometimes you have to figure out what triggers what. I think there's times in the game where, like, if you do something in the beginning of the game, of the beginning of the route, and you trigger that, something else will trigger later on. I think that's what I need to do for this light print. I'm not entirely sure what I need to do yet, but it's a pretty cool thing about this game. I think that's probably what makes this game so fun. You have to go back, and it sounds like a chore, but it's honest. In reality, it's not. Sometimes you even find like the craziest shit too, and then it just happens. And when it happens, you start popping off, and you start fucking jittering your fucking controller trying to get this shot, and you can't get it because you're it's the first time you've seen it, which is the pretty cool thing about it too. I think I have some shots that happen for certain reasons or from certain requests. Like, it's not just a simple cutthroat, like you just go in the route, take pictures of them chilling throughout their like natural day, right? Sometimes you have to like some of these requests, they ask you to look at specific spots. Let me show you an example of what I mean. All right, here's one of them. Right, you didn't think this shit was gonna be there, but they're there. Like there's a request that tells you like, hey, there's a hidden Pokemon here in this area. When you pass by this, go look for it. Right, go look for it, and you have to get the shot at the right time. I actually got this shot beforehand, but because the game is so specific on what the requirements are, you have to get a very detailed shot. It doesn't say diamond here for some reason, but I'm pretty sure I got a diamond shot here. I'm not sure, but yeah, that just goes to show that it's not gonna bore you. You're not gonna get tired of playing this game. I feel like when I started this game, at the beginning I was a little bit whatever about it, but as I kept going and as I kept experiencing those new moments, it's actually pretty fucking fun. It's actually pretty fun. And then just seeing them scale too. When you see a whale lord in this game, bro, that thing is nuts, dude. When you see a whale lord up close and personal, scaled to the T, probably. I'm not sure how it's scaled in this game, but it's a freaking whale, dude. It should be huge, right? And they do a good job of showing him in here too. It's probably not as big as it should be, but it's still pretty huge, right? It's still pretty huge. What other things we gotta talk about? Oh, another thing. This game also has like you saw it was an album, right? This game also introduces you can pretty much edit your photos too. So you have your own space. You have your own Instagram, pretty much. You have your own Instagram, so you can just edit your pictures. You can show them off. Let me show you what some people put online. Some people put some pretty clever stuff too. I don't know, man. Oh my gosh, look at this, bro. Look at this caption, bro. Come on, man. I need this shot, by the way. I need this shot. Look at this. Look at this. This is what I mean by natural habitat type of stuff, man. You get to experience these type of moments that you never see in the actual game. You're not going to see this in Pokemon Sword and Shield. You're not going to see this in Ruby. You know what I'm saying? In truth, although I do enjoy this game a lot, do I think it's worth $60 though? Probably. I don't think it is. I think this game is more of a solid 40. I think it's a solid 40, give or take maybe 45, but I wouldn't go out of my way to say it's worth $60, right? But even if you're not a fan of Pokemon Snap, even if you're not a fan of Pokemon, and I feel like this is an appropriate way to even introduce it to your kids or something, because this type of stuff that happens in here, like I said, it never happens in Sword and Shield. You're not gonna see this in Sword and Shield, and better yet, you're not gonna see Pokemon look as good as it does in this game in any other Pokemon game, hands down, to this day. To this day, Pokemon Sword and Shield looks nothing close to what this game looks like for Pokemon. And if you say otherwise, you're crazy, bro. This is the best Pokemon's ever looked to this date, right? So if you're gonna ask me if it's worth $60, probably not. But is it worth playing? Hell yeah, it is. I would 100% suggest it to anybody, and I would 100% don't regret buying it, to be honest. I initially thought I wasn't gonna like this game. Like I said, the first hour or so was whatever to me, but once I kept playing, man, I got kind of addicted. I brought this over to my friend's house, and we were having a blast, bro. We were enjoying this game so much because, like I said, you never get to experience this shit with Pokemon. So it's a nice change of pace. It's a nice filler for when we actually get the main game of Pokemon to come out. If you guys are interested at all, buy it up. But $40. But for $40 though, $60, it's alright. It's alright for $60. But 100% I would suggest it. I would suggest it. I'm having a blast. But yeah, thanks for stopping by, guys. Please go check out my YouTube. Please like and subscribe, and I'll talk to you later, right? Peace.